Greetings and welcome back to Gacha News for what week is it? It is the 8th of August 2025. So it's been another relatively tranquil 2 weeks here and there, but there is finally something we're talking about, and it is for Goddess of Victory Nikke. And that is because we finally, here we go, finally have Overspec Absolute Squad coming. Technically it's already out by the time you see this video. It came out 2 days ago on Thursday, Wednesday, whatever it is. But it's finally time we got these girls in the game, and they are, I'm actually not too sure how strong they actually are, but they are absolutely, well, designed to work together. So we're just going to go over here, click on
If you
Emma.
need anything, just let me know.
That does not sound at all like Emma. Very curious. And where is the volume here? I can't find the volume. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at Emma. She sounds... in English, at least, she sounds a lot more mature and everything, and her shooting pose has not changed at all from her original version. Although we do see some additional physics going our way. But now let's take a look at what her burst animation actually looks like here. I actually haven't seen it, I just saw the post. Okay, this should be it. There we go. She's still using her machine gun, which is appropriate, and based on what her powers now are, yep, that makes sense. Okay, so now let's move on to Enhua, and Enhua is still using a sniper, decided to go with basically maximum tactics, less equipment. Here, now she wields her knife. Oh, and she also has some, her cloak is actually a stealth cloak, invisibility cloak, whatever you want to call it. Her outfit definitely changed quite a lot from her original version. She's now basically going with the less is more, maximum agility and mobility. Still using the sniper rifle because it is her weapon. Although based on the tactics, she is adapting, well, adapting their old tactics because she has been stuck in the past quite a bit as per the story that we're currently running through their event that is currently running. And she, as per the game, she was stuck in the past trying to do something. Ooh. Nice stealth effect there. Very nice. Okay then, not bad. And lastly, we have Vesti, who is arguably the most changed, probably. Visually, it's Enhua because she took off basically off armor, but Vesti is arguably the one with the most changes. So yeah, she's still a little on the shy side, and she still has a bit of a small confidence issue when speaking with anyone of the others. But apparently she is now even stronger than she used to be. If you don't know, she was actually physically the strongest member of Absolute Squad. So yeah, to the point where she was called a monster and everything. And now she's basically not afraid of that side of her. And she is willing to put it to maximum use. Also, what we can see here is she basically... oh, very fancy skill animation. Her rocket launcher basically launches in bursts rather than one single charge shot at a time, which is pretty interesting. But we are not done because we have a skin for this new version of Enhua.
Junior Blockhead. What's the next mission?
It's actually a pretty nice skin, and
Junior Blockhead. What's the next?
We do get it for free, which is very nice. This is just a login bonus. So even if you don't pull for Enhua right now, you will eventually... hopefully get her, and you get a free skin, so not bad. And lastly, we got a tease of 4 brand new Nikkes that make their appearance in the current story, well, the main story. So we can see Nayuda and Pinocchio are pilgrims. Now, I don't know when they joined up with the pilgrims, but as you can see here, Pioneer is actually the squad formed by Snow White, Rapunzel, and the Scarlet, or Gurren in Japanese. How they ended up joining up with them, we don't know. Well, technically speaking, we do have a little bit of a hint for Nayuda. She does tell us, but I'm not going to tell you here. Go play the story. And Pinocchio is going to be relatively important in the story moving forward because of what is implied within the story. Now, these two actually do have names that are... and I believe Eternity and Endless. They are also part of the main story, and we will probably eventually, maybe down the line in a year or so, get them as playable characters. But yeah, Goddess of Victory Nikke finally, after 6 whole months, actually pushed through a pretty good story. Hopefully it doesn't take 6 more months to get to the next part, because Yeah. It was 6 months of basically torture, of basically being teased through events, and not much happening for the main story. Now, moving on to Girls Frontline 2. We got a new, what is it called here? Balin Island Emergency Shelter broadcast, where Mo here, our humanoid, what's her name? What is the little machine? I don't remember. But anyway, we have updates. In the coming update, Suomi's little beach skin is going to get the accessory treatment. So if you already have her and this skin, nice for you. You get a literal free upgrade. And then we also get the new character Nikke, or Nikke. They pronounced it Nikita, but I remember a very long time ago there was an old show on the Sony channel called Nikita, spelled with an I instead of an E. So not sure how that's going. Although that outfit is having trouble maintaining her skills in check, let's just say. And she also seems to be a hydro counter-attack based doll. So she goes very well with Springfield, that was released not too long ago, and Tololo, who was in the permanent banner, to form the core of a hydro team. And from what we can see, she can actually land quite a lot of out-of-turn attacks with her kit, so pretty good there. And a new doll actually means a new skin for her. Well, first we get her event, her introductory event, obviously. But then we also we have a Covenant update, obviously for her, and only for her currently. Now she does get a skin, and it's this. I'm not particularly sold on it. It's very different to what I was expecting for somebody like her, honestly. It looks very out there. It looks like something you would see in Nikke, actually. It looks like very much like Bay and I can't remember the name, the two cheerleader Nikkes from Nikke. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. Not in terms of colors, but in terms of the overall design. So I'm not too sold on that, but hey, to each their own. Then we have something else. Oh yeah, we have the expansion key for both Koralik and for Macchiato, I believe it's called. Come here, come on, Macchiato, show us. There you go. And for Macchiato, you can read it if you want. I only have Koralik, and I just got it to level 60 just so I can get some extra Valor points. So yeah, good stuff there. And then we have a new boss, and it is called the Creepy Doll, which is very interesting. Now, normally, from what I've seen in my 6 months playing the game, no, in my 4 months playing the game, excuse me, they release bosses before they appear in the actual story or event in boss battles. So this might be a tease of what is coming in the main story, which is starting to pick up again, which is pretty good. Then game mode updates, we've got the same boss yet again. It is weak to Hydro and Fire. I can surpass 2,000 points finally. Now I need to push to 2,400, but I'm still a little bit far from that. And let's see, what else is there? We're getting I believe we're getting new missions, new changes to the auto mode, so you can tell them where you want it and where you don't want it. Let's see, oh yeah, a bunch of login bonus stuff. So 900 free collapsible pieces, plus whatever you get for completing the event missions and every extra stuff. So very good there. Let's see, story campaign, what is this? Oh, let's see, there was something here. Oh yeah, we get the new Amidst Wings of Grey. Apparently this one's Diane's event, and it comes after the chapter where the story literally just ended. So I'm really looking forward to this one, because the story did feel like it just stopped. So I'm looking forward to that, even if it's not a direct sequel. And we are finally getting, moving forward. I said moving forward. There we go, Jiang Yu, who is the next electric doll. Now, I did speculate that she would be the electric doll coming after Nikke, who was teased as a Hydro doll. And that's because Jiang Yu has appeared in the last couple of events as an NPC, so it made complete sense for her to show up. Now, from this point forward, I believe we have no teases of who is coming after her. So the doors are completely open just to who it could be. I am considering pulling on Jiang Yu because I do kind of like her character and design and everything, but I don't have any other electric dolls except I think Masen Nagan, who is not considered to be particularly good. And I am still waiting for Lena and Leva to show up. They haven't shown up in a very long time. And I do believe that is all that was announced. Yeah, that was all for Girls Frontline 2. And nothing new was announced in Zenless 0, so nothing to report there. Fae Granddaughter just ended the summer event, so nothing to report there. And Arknights is currently running its, what's it called? The current small event for Intelekia, who is a, what's it called? A Reaper Guard that can attack from multiple directions. Not really interested. Not that big of a news either, nothing big. And that really covers every gacha game that I currently play. Yeah, that currently covers everything. So hopefully we will have some pretty more news coming up in the next week or so. Hopefully Fate Granddaughter announces, at least in Japan, hopefully announce something, because I think they did announce a new banner. Well, yeah, we did finally get Uogamari in Japanese server, but that's all the way over there, so 2 years from now. So anyway, thank you for watching. A bit of a lighter on the news side these last 2 weeks, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.